Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to another Monday Madness Imagine That. So as you know, my Imagine is broken down right now, but I still want to kind of keep this going because I'm pretty sure it'll eventually get fixed. But until then, for those of you who do not own Imagines, when you make your project, just make sure you are making it using some pattern paper. Okay, so the pattern paper I am using, I had got this from my craft channel a while ago. It's the Portobello, and what drew me to this, because I love the portobello mushrooms, but it's called Portobello Road Union Square, and there's 97 pieces in here. Anyways, this is the actual paper pack I chose to use for my project today. And I am also using this really pretty, am I using this one? Actually, no, sorry, false alarm. But anyway, since I have this in the camera, this is what I am giving away. One of these that is sponsored by Miss Liz with Liz's Boutique. Isn't this pretty? I've been dying. I wanted to use this with this project, but it didn't work. But anyways, I'm glad I have it on here because this is hemp, but it's the metallic hemp. Look how pretty that is. I thought this blue was going to work, but it didn't. So I had to go a different avenue, but that's okay because I'm still planning on using it. So if you haven't posted on, made a comment, but make sure you read, because there's something you would have to answer that I highlighted. This was for last Friday's Friday tip of the day. This Friday that just passed, I highlighted in there what you would have to answer, what question you'd have to answer in order to qualify to win one of these. I have two shown in the picture, but you're only going to be able to win one. I just wanted to show you them both two in a picture so you can see there are two different color palettes available. Pretty stuff. But I am using from over at her boutique. This is her 6-inch hemp, and I went ahead and trimmed it down. I used that. And I used several of my stamp sets today for my, I made a 8x8 layout, by the way, okay? I am using this, my favorite Build-A-Banner kit, and this one comes with the dies, as you've seen shown, 4 dies and 4 little 2x2 background stamp sets. So as you could see, you could go ahead and stamp on the actual little pieces, and it turns into a banner. So that's why it's called Build-A-Banner kit, and this is what it looks like. But since I'm using pattern paper, I didn't stamp on it. I just used the plain pattern paper. I just basically used the dies that come in this set, okay? And then all the letters that coordinate perfectly with the Build-A-Banner, which fit perfectly into that circle, are all the letters from Any Day Bingo and Crossword. Now, somebody had asked me, do I have numbers? I do have numbers that do coordinate with this quickly, and that's I believe the all-around birthday time set. The numbers are the same fonts, and they coordinate with that beautifully, okay? So I'm using Any Day Bingo and Crossword. And then I'm using these shoes that I actually designed to go together. This is Inspiring Words, and then Inspiring Word Accents, and you'll see how I used them on my layout today. And it does coordinate with my curly label die, and that's just like a little outline of the stamp. So these words coordinate with this one. So these two I consider a set. And then I'm using one of my old school journaling. This was one of my very first journaling. I think I came out with this on the 3rd month when I first started designing stamps. And I use this one right here. There's no dies, unfortunately, but I'll show you a trick on how to cut this one out, and that's the one I'm using today. Okay, so now that I got all of the supplies for you, actually, and I'm going to use this as my favorite stapler in the whole world. This is the 1/4-inch Tim Holtz. And I did some, I'm going to be using that to put my layout together. And then I used my frayed burlap distressing ink as well. Okay, so anyhow, today's project, we're going to do a theme, okay? And you are welcome to do any kind of project you want. You want to do a 3D project, or if you want to do a card, you could do like anything home decor, a layout. I chose to go with a layout today, and this is an 8x8 page. Isn't that pretty? And guess what? I actually got my actually, I took my sewing machine to Joann's because I didn't know how to thread it. But unfortunately, there was something wrong with it, so I landed up getting another one. So I'm so super excited because I was able to use it. Isn't that pretty? My lines aren't like perfectly straight, especially you can see the big boo-boo there, but that's okay because it still looks pretty to me. So I went ahead and I used my sewing machine. What I did was I used my, what do you call that? I can't even call it. This right here, the glider glue. Sorry, it's been a long time since I used it. The ATG gun, there you go. I put a little adhesive behind it, just only in the center, and then I glued, sewed down the rest. And then I got the little the banners here, and I just sewed with a little, I used a zigzag stitch for that, and I just used a straight stitch for that. And this is what I thought I was going to use that hemp for, but I figured it'll match probably better with the burlap. So I just used some, this is just some twine from Paper Tray Ink, okay? And then this is what I'm talking about, how All Around Bingo fits beautifully in those cute little banners. You see how I have the stitching along the back parts? I did not put stitching on here because I didn't want to OD, but I did put stitching, so it's almost like every other one. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this together, okay? This is the burlap right here. I cut it down, and this is, let's see, this is actually going to go there. So what I'm going to do, you know what, I actually just, instead of, I was going to staple it down, but instead of stapling it down, I think I'm going to just go ahead and glue it down using my zip dry glue. And let me trim the little cover here. Sorry, I put a new cover on my zip dry glue because the other one broke by accident. I don't know how it did, but it just did. Okay, that's gonna go, maybe like that better. Okay, let's go ahead and just glue. I'm pretty sure the glue will kind of seep through just a tad, but it's okay because it's going to dry clear anyway. And this, I don't want to cover up my stitching. I'm so proud of my stitching. Okay, from my sewing machine. As soon as I brought it home, I put my groceries away, and then I just went ahead and the lady taught me how to thread it. So I was so excited. So I remembered. Thank God I didn't have to call my mother for a reminder. And I did it really fast. Okay, so now I went ahead and I just got a layer here, okay, from that paper. And then I'm using this. This is what my boys had did for me when I had gone to CHA this last time actually in January when I had gone. They went out and had a good time, and they took a little pictures for me. I'm not sure if, you know what, actually I need to rewind a little. Did I tell you about make anything you want? And the theme is happiness. Our theme for this challenge today is happiness. It's whatever makes you happy. If it's a family vacation, anything in your life that makes you happy, that's what our theme is. And this is what makes me happy, my beautiful family. Okay, so this, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down here using my zip dry glue. I think, let's see, I'm just going to kind of put it off to the side like so. Let me see, and that's going to go like that. Yeah, that's going to go just like so. And I went ahead and I just took some leftover, you know, like the edges of my little pop dots, cut off the edges, and just went ahead and put that behind my picture. And this is going to go like so. And I thought, actually, you know, and I wasn't sure. I knew I wanted to use all three of my beautiful favorite men in my life. And I wasn't sure. I almost used a different picture than I came across this one on my desk. I was like, oh, this is perfect. Okay, so that is that. And then, okay, here goes this that one stamp. What I did, I'm going to show you here. Now, this is the real size right here. Remember, these are just shown. My old packages are shown. This is shown at 50%. On the back, you see how there's several lines. What I did was I masked out using some Scotch tape. I masked every other line out, and then I stamped it onto some paper. You see how that is? And you see how you see the little stamp parts, how they're little, like, you see how there's little, it goes in there right there? What I did, I just cut straight around, and then I just got this punch, this hole punch. I'm not sure what size this is, to be honest with you. I can't see no size on there. I wish there was, and I'm not seeing it. So anyways, you see how thin that one is? Well, what I did was I just went ahead and just went around, and I didn't do it all the way through. I did it where you could punch halfway so you could see the little grooves. I'm not sure if that makes sense or not, but so basically I just got it and just stamped the little holes just so it could look like it when I did cut along the edges too. Hopefully that made sense. Okay, so this is going to go right here like so, and I want to go ahead, what I'm going to do, and this is from the Inspiring Words and Inspiring Word Accents. This is the Inspiring Words, the bigger word, and then the smaller portion is from the accents, and it says, love is just a word until someone comes along and gives it a meaning. I thought this was so perfect for this. And of course I stamped I love you at the top there. Let me go ahead and put some pop dots behind here really quickly, okay? Okay, I went ahead and I put the pop dots on there, and this is just going to go like so right there. I don't think I'm going to put, I may add something else to this, but then I don't think I will, to be honest with you. I may just leave it alone. I think it looks pretty the way it is. And then this I'm actually going to put in a little 8x8 shadow box and also put this in my craft room because it matches it perfectly. Isn't this super duper cute? I love it. So like I said, I may add something right there. I'm not sure, but you'll see it at the end. Okay, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me today and my design team. Don't forget to go to my blog. If you're watching over at YouTube, you could go ahead and visit my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to see what my fabulous design team did with this challenge. And again, the challenge is to make something that makes you happy. The theme is happiness, and go ahead and create anything you want using your Imagines. If you don't have an Imagine, just make sure you incorporate any kind of pattern paper to your project. Okay, everybody, have a fabulous day, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye. Okay, really quick, I'm back really quick. I wanted to tell you what I added really quick, okay? And remember, I had my tip of the day last Friday was to mix my old stamps with my new stamps, or just coordinate them all. And one of the viewers gave me an awesome idea. She was one of the commenters, and I will go ahead and give you some love on my blog. I just haven't turned on my computer all weekend. I took the whole weekend off. You know, we had family over and everything. So anyways, I didn't turn on the computer, so I don't know the name of this person who made the comment on my blog, because the game was to tell me what 2 stamp sets or several stamp sets of mine you would mix together, like old school versus new school. Which 2 would you mix together? And she chose You Had Me at Chocolate, Love at First Sight, which I forgot I even had. That's why I want to bust out my old stamps now. Along with she told me to use the stamp for the glasses, which is this stamp right here. That's what she suggested that she would use. So you know what? So whoever suggested that, thank you so much. And like I said, I will have her name on my blog thanking her. So anyways, doesn't that look so super duper cute? So what I did was I used my I used another 3 more. So I used this, the eyeglasses are from Here's Looking at You. Love at First Sight is from You Had Me at Chocolate. And these little banner tags, these are from Teeny Tag Greetings. And this comes with that stamp set. Super duper cute. So again, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. I just wanted to share that with you really quick. Okay, bye-bye.